All of you, good evening. We have successfully completed two-day international seminar on Indian startup issues and challenges and opportunities, the way forward. We are coming to the Valedictory session with the presence of eminent expert personalities. On the occasion, the Valedictory session of the seminar, first of all, I invite the state Best Teacher Awardee and Principal There is another personality who is an around success of two-day international Kumar Garu. So next, we are heartily welcome to our member secretary and CEO, Andhra Pradesh Higher Education Regulatory and Monitoring Commission. Today's our chief guest, who is also our college lecturer, Professor D. Chandrababu Garu, to come on to the dais. Sir, welcome you. Now I request our principal sir to continue the valedictory session.
6 feet bullet, 9 feet to stay there. తర్వాత రవికరణ్ 6 feet bullet to నువ్వు
వెంకటేష్ డైరెక్టర్ బిజీ హెచ్ఓడి Yes, please. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Good evening, all of you. అసలు ఎంబీఎస్ స్మెల్లో ఫ్లేవర్ అసలు ఏమీ రావట్లేదు. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఎక్సలెంట్ ఎక్సలెంట్. Yes, after having thorough discussions, thorough deliberations, interactions, almost all we came into concluding this two-day international seminar. I think with the support and involvement of youth people, my dear young guys, BBA and MBA students, along with great academic experts, learned colleagues from different colleges, universities, I can see and identify many faculty members came from other colleges, universities, and our colleagues, respected dignitaries on the dais, especially our Guru in Commerce and Management in entire Krishna University area, are served in different positions as a senior professor in Commerce and Management department in our Krishna University, served as a registrar, rector, VC, vice chancellor. Now, considering his services to the field of in the field of higher education, Government of Andhra Pradesh appointed him as a member secretary and CEO of Andhra Pradesh Higher Education Regulatory and Monitoring Commission. He is none other than our Commerce Guru,
Dr. Professor D. Chudesandarav Garu is seated for this graduating session of today international seminar. Hearty welcome, sir. And other dignitaries on the dais. Professor M. Valedictory, our Vice Principal, and our loving 6 feet bullet, Dr. and the program convener, small and smart boy, Dr. Arun Kumar, and then MD head of the department, calm and cool but very strong, Valedictory, and the another guy, very tough guy, who is heading the Commerce and Management Department of UG. Under his control, of course, we have around 1,500 Commerce and Management students. He is none other than our Professor Hemant. And dear colleagues and prospect friends from different colleges, once again I extend you all a warm welcome to this valedictory session of today international seminar. Once again, thank you very much all of you for your active participation. All these sections, as per my knowledge is concerned, all the sessions went on well. Of course, we have planned and invited extraordinary, well-known resource persons across the globe. You might have interacted with all those academicians and tasted the flavor. Of course, you might have exchanged your knowledge also to them. So, commonly, no doubt, by this time you are able to grab some more knowledge which you have previously. So that is essential nowadays. Time to time, when we are in the field of education, being a student or a faculty member, we have to evolve ourselves. We have to upgrade ourselves because globally many changes are taking place technically, and management side also so many changes are taking place, especially coming to the startups. Make in India, Startups India, that is the slogan of our Honorable Prime Minister. Basing on that, many more youngsters are coming forward to start the new entrepreneurs, becoming entrepreneurs and starting the new establishments across the India, across the state of Andhra Pradesh. Of course, at this time, Chandrababu Naidu came into power. Our local area, Amaravati, going to become a good hub for the entrepreneurs. Especially we are going to taste and flavor also. Whoever may be in the position as the Chief Minister, the youth, especially the educationalists like us, always wants the development, area development, academic development, youth employment, encouragement for the entrepreneurs, that is more required. So, on all these aspects and topics, we have thoroughly discussed with your lab colleagues and experts, resource persons who came across the India, of course, from Malaysia, USA also. 2 professors participated, interacted with you all, my dear friends. So, I am very happy you all enriched a lot regarding to these new startups, how to become an entrepreneur, how to start, how to initiate, what are the problems that are young entrepreneurs facing problems, how to overcome them, everything we have known, get to know. So, now it's the time to conclude the session and everybody is eagerly waiting to move to your native place, working place, wherever you are. So now I request our seminar convener, young guy Dr. B. Arun Kumar Garu. Sir, Arun Kumar, please come and give the seminar report in detail. Thank you very much once again, my dear friends.
Good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and welcome to all. I am very happy being the convener of this program, an international seminar sponsored by the ICSSR on the Indian startups, issues, challenges, opportunities, and the way forward. So, in this regard, while coming to the report of the seminar started with the inaugural function by the chief guest, Professor B. Sudhakar Reddy Garu, Director of ICSSR and the Southern Region from Hyderabad. And the keynote address is given by the Professor Sharan Kumar Shetty from Asian Group of Institutions, Malaysia. And thereafter, this seminar planned in 6 sessions, and different resource persons are participated. The first session is conducted by the Professor C.S. Jaishankar Prasad, Associate Professor from Department of Management Studies, Krishna University. And second session is by the NVR Jyoti Kumar sir from Mizoram Central University. And then Professor D. Bhanusri Reddy Garu from IISCR Tirupati, and Sri Satish Kamath Garu, President of Sri City, and N. Uday Bhaskar Garu, HOD Aditya Vinaya University. And thereafter, Dr. V. Ramamurthy Garu, another resource person. And I'm saying that these persons, the resource persons, throws light on the different aspects of the seminar, especially startups regarding, such as the startups and their significance in the country, growth and development aspects, and women strategies, women startups, growth and declining regions, funding sources, challenges of the startups like such as funding, technical and poor experience, and various concerns regarding the high failure rate regarding the startups, and other research aspects such as policy aspects, government initiations, and sustainability of the startups. And finally, global presence of the startups, their importance, their contribution for the global economy. So I feel that these speeches of the resource persons enlighten the students, scholars, the faculty and other participants and encourage them well. So my sincere thanks to every resource persons and other participants regarding this seminar. Thank you to one and all.
Excellent. Thank you and congratulations, Mr. Arun Kumar, for smooth conduction of this 2-day international seminar under your able supervision by taking the support of all the commerce and management faculty members. Thank you very much. Now I invite Srimati V. Sailaja. Mr. Suresh, faculty of MBA, come on to the dais and introduce to the chief guest, Professor D. Chandra.
Respected dignitaries, my dear faculty members, and ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Myself, Suresh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management. It's my privilege to introduce a great personality, Professor D. Surachandra Garu. Personal and professional life. Professor D. Surachandra was born on 9th August 1966 in West Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. He had his Masters in Management from Acharya Nagarjuna University. He was awarded PhD degree in 2006 for his research work on the Indian banking sector. Sir started his professional career in 1992 as a lecturer and became a professor in Department of Business Management, Krishna University in 2009 and continued to serve in university. Professor Surachandra is an inspiring teacher and received highest appreciation from students and faculty for his teaching and research on various platforms. He specializes financial management and entrepreneurship. He is passionate researcher and his guidance 11 PhD scholars and 2 MPhil scholars were awarded degrees. Books and publications. He wrote 15 books, published 65 research papers in reputed international and national journals. He undertook one major research project funded by ICSSR. Professor Surachandra sir, a rich administrative experience and occupied almost all key positions and policy making administrative positions in Krishna University, like Vice Chancellor in charge of Krishna University, Rector of Krishna University, Registrar of Krishna University, and Financial Officer of Krishna University, Dean College Development Council, Dean Faculty of Arts and Commerce and Management, Krishna University, and Chairman PG Board of Studies and Commerce and Management Studies, Krishna University. Sir is state level convener for online admissions into undergraduate programs offered by the degree colleges in the state government for the academic year 2020-21 and 21-23 appointed by Government of Andhra Pradesh. Professor Surachandra sir served as an expert member in many committees constituted by UGC, APC, state universities. He is one of the NAC assessor and served in the capacity of chairperson in the team of contributed by NAC and visited more than 10 in India. Professor Surachandra sir organized many national seminars, workshops and training programs in the areas of commerce and management and quality assurance. He is an invited resource person, academic institutions and industries in India. And sir achievements. He is received Best Teacher Award for his magnificent contribution, Teacher Award and the Government of Andhra Pradesh during the year 2012. Sir received Distinguished Scholar Award at AGBA 15th World Congress held at National Institute of Development of Administration, Bangkok, Thailand. And sir received AGBA Fellow Awardship at AGBA 18th World Congress held at Istanbul, Turkey 2022. And finally, Sir Surachandra sir is a professional journey, is very inspirational for us. And thank you so much, sir, for your presence here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Excellent introduction, Mr. Suresh. Congratulations to you, and may I now request our dear Professor Surachandra garu to give his valuable speech on this valedictory session. Thank you, sir.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and on the dais, the dynamic principal of K.B.N. College and my good friend Narayan Rao garu, Vice Principal, very close to me, Venkateshwara garu, and Director PG Courses, Venkatesh, and the Ravi Kiran, HOD, Department of Management, Hemant, Department of Business Management, and Arun Kumar, the convener of the International Conference, Venubabu, and delegates from different parts of the country, the faculty members, and my dear the student friends. Good evening to all of you. Thank you, Suresh, for the introduction. I'm indeed happy to come to the K.B.N. College. So coming to the K.B.N. College is always a homecoming to me. I'm
very much associated with this particular institution. I am extremely happy to associate myself with Valedictory function of ICSSR sponsored 2-day national international seminar on Indian startups, issues, challenges and opportunities, the way forward. Really, it is a contemporary topic, very good topic, and very useful topic, especially for both BBA students and MBA students. When we talk about the startups, of course, you are for the last 48 hours, we have received so much of information, so many inputs with regard to issues, with regard to the startups, challenges and opportunities, and the way forward. Again, I don't want to continue my speech focusing on the same aspects. So sometime back I read an article in Harvard Business Review, long back, of course 2-3 years back, of startup ecosystem at the global level. I think sharing some of the issues written by the author in Harvard Business Review with regard to global startup ecosystem. Very interesting. I wish to share some of the views of the author. It's not my own. I read in an article. So if you look at the global startup ecosystem, it is highly dynamic, and rapidly evolving also. So ranks are changing quickly. The first position, second position, third position. The nations are competing. Now, who are at the helm? Leading startup hubs across the globe. If you look at it, there are 5 places. Of course, as usual, Silicon Valley, the capital of the startups, which is in US. Again, another place in US, New York, also competing with Silicon Valley. These are the 2 hotspots of startups, and followed by London. Followed by Beijing and Shanghai, which is in China. And third one is London. Fourth one is Tel Aviv, which is in Israel. And Bangalore, which is in India. Of course, they are giving ranks also to these the 5 places: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are certain emerging startup nations are there. Certain places are there. Berlin, which is in France. Singapore, you know that. Toronto, which is in Canada. And Stockholm, which is in Sweden. They are emerging startup hubs. Of all these startup hubs, startup places of startup hubs, the author has highlighted Tel Aviv, which is a main city in it is the leading startup hub in Israel, which occupies almost 4th and 5th places. Some research organization gave 5th place, some research organizations giving 4th place to Tel Aviv. Another name is there to this Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is in the first place, which is in US. Silicon Valley, which is competing like anything with the first Silicon Valley. That's why Silicon Valley, that is the name given by some research organizations to this TLAV. You know, so before we discuss about the success story of TLAV, of course, which is in the fourth place, but which is fascinating, very, very interesting, which brings name and fame to Israel because of the startup ecosystem. Israel is very, very small country, the size of both Krishna and Guntur districts hardly. The size of the nation is hardly Guntur and Krishna districts. Very, very small country. Very small country. And around 60% of the land is a desert. ఎడారి మొత్తం అంతా కూడా 60%. And another thing is, there are certain nations surrounding the Israel. What are the nations? Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Jordan, Gaza Strip, West Bank. All of them are enemies to Israel. You understand? So surrounded by enemies, Arabs and Jews. So now you know Israel is in use. He is in war with Hamas. You know that. And despite of these all odds, it is emerging as leading place of startup hub across the globe. What made the Israel to become a startup hub, leading startup hub across the globe? Yes, there are certain factors. The first factor is education system. So world-class educational facilities are available in Israel. You name any leading university across the globe. Nowadays, the students are not moving towards US or Canada or Germany or France. They are moving towards Israel because you have wonderful world-class education institutions with edutech, technology-oriented education. And another important phenomena with regard to education system in Israel is STEM education. STEM education, their focus is on STEM, S-T-E-M. S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, M for mathematics. Their orientation is on the STEM only. This is again another important factor. And the education system in Israel, they start giving entrepreneurial inputs right from the school level. మన సిలబస్ సెంటర్స్ డిగ్రీలో ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ జనరల్ సబ్జెక్ట్గా తీసుకొచ్చి చప్పట్లు కొట్టుకున్నాం మనం కొంతకాలం క్రితం. అంటే డిగ్రీ లెవెల్లో ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ అనేది ఒక కోర్ సబ్జెక్ట్గా పెట్టుకున్నామని గొప్పగా చెప్పుకున్నాం. బట్ ఇఫ్ యు లుక్ ఎట్ ద కరికులం ఆఫ్ ఇజ్రాయెల్ ఎట్ ద స్కూల్ లెవెల్, వాట్ ఎవర్ యు గెట్ ఇన్పుట్స్ ఎట్ ద డిగ్రీ లెవెల్, the student of Israeli students get those inputs at the school level only. So the first factor that is contributing Israel to flourish like anything in entrepreneurial space or startup space is education system. The second point is that mandatory military services. Very small country with limited population, hardly you have 4 crores or 5 crores population only. Very small country, compact country with limited population. That's why military is compulsory for every youngster. When the student attains age of 18, they compulsory get into the military. For male students, 32 months mandatory military service is a must. Even for female also, girls also, 24 months mandatory internship is mandatory military service is required. How military services give a boost to the youngsters with regard to entrepreneurship? You know, Israeli military is world-class military, technology-oriented. You are hearing about Iron Drone technology. Nowadays, several countries around, Israel, they have bombarded Israel like anything. They have fired so many missiles and all, but very few missiles landed in the Israeli land. Most of the this fired by other countries, missiles fired by the other countries, they were destroyed in the sky with Iron Drone technology.
Excuse me, sir. Professor Balusri Reddy Madam has come. I request Madam, please come on to the dais, please.
So all the youngsters are exposed to the latest technology and warfare technology, military technology, which is innovative also. Several countries requesting the Israel for such the technology for their own country's protection. You see, this is the second part. The third one is that kibbutz culture. You know, the culture of nations are unique. We have a common family culture, combined family culture we have sometime back. Now we have micro family culture came into existence. Again, we are taking U-turn. We have a culture called gated community culture. You see, gated community culture or apartment community culture, this kind of culture. But the kibbutz culture is altogether different, which is unique also. How it is unique? So born and brought up of Israelis is completely different from the rest of the world because of the kibbutz culture, which promotes collectivism, cooperation, which promotes community culture. So they have common land, they have common schools, they struggle, cooperative kind of thing is there. So when Hamas entered into Israel, they went into kibbutz, certain kibbutz, 2-3 kibbutz, they get into it and so killed so many Israelis sometime back when the war started. So kibbutz culture also taught so many things to the children, which helped them to grow as entrepreneurs, and they have their own innovations, they have their own startups. So this the kibbutz culture also helps a lot for the Israelis, which provide a lot of the skills, talent to the young Israelis. Coming to the fourth one, government initiatives. So government supports a lot. They have created an entrepreneurial culture. Policies are so pro-entrepreneurial. They give grants, tax exemptions are there. Particularly the government promotes the PPP model, public-private partnership model. Suppose if your idea is good, the government come forward and invest in your idea. So to get out of the financial troubles, so the government helps a lot. So the policies of Israel, as far as startups are concerned, they are models to other countries. So even India also, Atal concept also, we have taken from the Israeli model only. And another one is that networking. So 70% of the population in Israel are Jewish, 30% are Arabs and other nations. And I think you might have Gujaratis, you heard about Gujaratis, Punjabis, Marwadis. What kind of culture they have? Networking is, they help each other. So the same concept is there for Jewish. So networking is very, very strong among the Jewish. They help each other wherever they are. They spread across the globe, and a particular Jewish need any help, they come to their rescue. This networking among Jewish also another biggest factor that helped Israel to become a leading startup hub across the globe. And another important factor, only 10 points I'll list out, and a vibrant venture capital ecosystem. Vibrant venture capital. One of the biggest problem for entrepreneurs, startups, is the finance. Funding is the biggest problem. So, but for Israeli enterprises, for startups, so there is no issue with regard to finances. No issue with regard to funding. Why? Because venture capital firms are many. And the investment, the pattern of the Israelis is also different. How we invest? Whenever we have a surplus money, Indians normally used to invest their surplus money in land, buildings, gold, silver, like that only. Traditional the investment pattern. But Israeli investors are much advanced than nationals of any other country. They invest in the venture, this kind of forms. So the startup investment is they habituated to invest in the startups, new ideas. Whenever they find a new idea, new startup, they try to invest their money in those startups. That is one. And another thing is that you have presence of global venture capital firms. You name any global venture capital firm, their presence is there in Tel Aviv. In Silicon Valley, you certainly see that the firm's presence, that is also another the biggest factor. So there is no problem for funding for the startups in Israel. And another thing is that global mindset of innovators. Global mindset of the innovators is another factor. So the size of the Israeli market is very small, I told you. If you combine Krishna and Guntur, that is the size. So with that size, with that market, they cannot do anything if they produce goods or services. That's why Israeli startups have global mindset. They produce products or services according to the needs and wants of the global customers. So the global mindset is there for the startups of the Israeli. This is another important factor. And another thing is that vibrant market for the startups. Very vibrant market is there for startups. If you have any idea, if it is being found by any other company, you can see all leading companies in Tel Aviv. You have Google office, you have Facebook office, you have Apple office. You name any international, globally sound, technologically sound company, their offices, they set up their offices in Tel Aviv. And so they continuously watch the progress of the startups in Tel Aviv. So if they find any promising idea is moving forward, so without any hesitation, they buy the idea at the incubation stage itself. Incubation stage itself. They sell their ideas, and the students of Israeli earns crores of rupees, millions of the rupees. That is the kind of thing. And resource crunch, resource scarcity is another biggest factor that leads to emerging Israeli as a leading startup hub. Yes, 60% of the land is desert. Only 40% of the land is cultivable for the agriculture purposes or for any other productive activities. So this resource crunch force them, compel them to be innovative. So agri-tech forms. So you might have heard about drip irrigation. So drip irrigation is being found by Israelis only. Israeli startups have found drip irrigation. This is agri-tech, agriculture technology, you see. So resource scarcity also is another compelling reason for innovations, for startups, for progress of startups. The last reason is that robust infrastructure is there. You have 5 roads. So whatever the infrastructure that you visualize in developed countries, the roads, buildings, internet facilities, the computers, whatnot. So robust infrastructure facilities are available. So all these factors they contributed to Israel to become the leading startup of the world. So definitely it is a inspiration to so many nations, and they are learning a lot from Israeli startup other countries. And this particular article attracted me. I thought it is useful to you if I can share in the valedictory speech. So I thank the Narayan Rao Garu, Venkatesh Rao Garu for providing me an opportunity. They are giving opportunity like this whenever they conduct a major event. I'm inevitably a part of the every activity. I'm happy for that. I'm really thankful to the principal garu and the vice principal garu for giving an opportunity to me to interact with young minds. Thank you, one and all.
Excellent, extraordinary, extempore speech given by our Honorable, very respectable Professor D. Surya Chandra Rao Garu. It is a really very valuable, innovative, creative, thought-provoking speech. Of course, everything on Israel based. Majority of us doesn't know in detail about the Israel capacity. Of course, it is a developed country, though it is a very small. In all aspects, as per the speech given by our Honorable Professor Suchandra Garu, we came to know how it is advancing, competing with great countries like USA, UK, China. Comparing with Israel, where we are, especially Indians, Telugu people. So we have to think it over, and we have to come forward regarding to the all new startups. Thank you very much, sir, Professor Chu Chandra Garu, for your valuable and thought-provoking and elaborative speech on startups. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, my dear participant friends, from our side, that means who are there on the dais, our batting is over. Now it's the time to give batting to you, my dear friends. I request voluntarily you people come forward, at least 2 participants from girls side, I mean women's side, and 2 from gents side. If at all possible, 3 may come from women's side. Ladies are first. You please give your remarks or feedback touching all the 6 or 7 sections which you have tasted. So you please come. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
First batsman, name you tell, introduce yourself. Batswoman.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I am Bindu Madhavi.
Give her a big round of applause, my dear friends.
As we come to the close of our 2-day international seminar on Indian startups ecosystem, it is our privilege to deliver my gratitude. This seminar has been an incredible journey of insights, learning and inspiration. It would not have been possible without the contributions of all the dedicated participants and individuals. I extend my deepest gratitude to our distinguished speakers. Your expertise and experiences have enlightened us and provided invaluable guidance on the startups ecosystem. This inspires us to create, innovate and contribute to the growth of our Indian startups ecosystem. We, all students, look forward to meeting you again in the future events. Thanks again for sharing your knowledge with all of us. Thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations. Kavi, same way, madam. Again, big round of applause. Next, who is second batsman or woman? Good.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my dear respected guests and honorable invitees and
Very good
dignitaries.
evening, Sally. First, introduce yourself.
My name is Poona Chandrika. I am studying MBA first year in K.B.N college. This is a great opportunity to for who are going to start up a new business or any ideas. There are given lots of for these 6 sections are given a great knowledge about how to start up a business or given an encouragement to start up or who came to listen the sections, and this is a chance of motivating the young generation by giving great lectures. Thanks for everyone, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations. Very good. Men team. Good. Are you a faculty or student?
Students.
Good.
Good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais, my fellow members and researchers from various places, so parts of the country, and my MBA department and commerce department students. So I am here to profoundly express my heartfelt thanks to everybody who have participated in this session, and also ICSSR National Conference for two days straight starts up some businesses and challenges. So I want to heartfully thank the Department of Commerce and as well as the Principal Sir and our convener Sir Arun Sir for taking up this session to have opportunity to speak upon the research papers. So many profound people have come here to express various thoughts of theirs in research and methodological aspects like startups and e-commerce operations, as well as in banking sectors and various methodologies. So all it takes a simple idea. Many has been expected to share about the thoughts about finance and other aspects. So I want to say a simple word about business operations and startup is that all it takes is one single idea. So Ratan Tata sir said that if a person want to build up a startup organization or a corporation within a specific period of time of 3 to 6 months of short period, so you need to take a simple strategy is to read a book every single day for straight of 100 days, so that he has completed and written all the ideas whichever he has implemented. We can gather around 500 to 600 ideas. So in those specific ideas, we can take up a challenge of having a simple idea and implement it. So these are the aspects we have to consider. And our chief guest, Sir Surya Chandra sir, has also explained about the startup business in Israel. So we had to study out the detailed analysis of these aspects. And thank you, sir, once again for Arun Kumar sir to profoundly express his gratitude towards conducting this session. Thank you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Group, sir, come on to the dais. Sir. Congratulations. Good. Sir, good evening. Sir, stage may proceed. Okay. Sir is a regular participant. Whatever happens in our college, every time we will see sir in a very active mode. Thank you very much, sir, for your active participation. No doubt you are role model to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you for a wonderful opportunity given to me in this regard. I am Dr. Srinivas Padmakar, worked as an associate professor. My service completely done in the Rayalaseema districts, Kurnool and Anantapur. 36 years of service I have done. This is the second time I am participating in this college. I am closely associated with the K.B.N college because my intermediate examinations written here only in 1976 in that aspect. I am very much thankful. In the same college, as the paper presenter, I have presented my papers for the last 6 months back. 6 months. Yes. 6 months. 6 months back I have participated and presented my paper here. And again now. Anyhow, it is very vibrant topic that was selected. Grand success of the seminar, international seminar. Because of the topic, it was selected, sir. Wonderful topic was selected, which is a great boost to the Indian economy. Further, many paper presenters prepared their research papers and thought it is a thought-provoking and wonderful resource persons also were selected. Bhavani Prasad sir, with his vibrant speech, shake well the platform. Last time also I have observed that his speech, he shake well the platform with his wonderful speech. Now also, he entertained, he given so much of insights in his speech, but majority of the resource persons opined that more than 1 lakh of the startups starting, 90% of the startups were failed. To continue. We have to do the research for it, and it should be given with solutions also. Government has to play a dominant role to boost up these startups by giving a support. Now, capital investments also should be given to the startups. And we should not forget about the role of the educational institutions also, as our Surya Chandra sir also will affect that this startups education should be provided from the beginning to the students. It should be part of the curriculum also. Otherwise, no idea should be inculcated from the students' side. We are providing syllabus, completing the syllabus, and examining the students, awarding the students certificates. We are leaving them as unemployed. because of no education. No education is provided with employment. And in addition to the degree awards, we have to give the livelihood also. Business promotion ideas also to them. Every educational institution should conduct a camp, frequently should conduct a camp and gather the information from the students' side also, with the coordination and cooperation of the industrial estate people authorities and with the banking authorities also, who are interested to start the business firms. We have to give support to the students, the young startup entrepreneurs also. It must be a regular practice from the educational institution side also. Not only giving a education awards, degree awards and examining, it is not the role of the education institution. We must provide the livelihood also to the students. Otherwise it is meaningless of providing a mere education only. But of course, we are giving a campus placements, only 5 to 10% of the students only they are giving the appointment orders from MNCs like that. But remaining 90% are become unemployed. We have to think it of. As our head of the educational institutions, we have to think it of. Of course, very nice international seminar we have conducted, thought-provoking, and many of the resource persons are also delivered wonderful speeches. And I want to say, your students are also well displayed. They have maintained well displayed. In the entire sessions, they have maintained well displayed. Because of that reason, it ended with a grand success. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for providing.
Thank you very much, Professor Varmaji. You please come, sir. Suchan. I came to know, sir, received best global researcher award. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much for your efforts.
Sir, one more.
Good evening, one and all. This is Sai Kiran from First MBA. ICSSR sponsored today international seminar regarding Indian startups issues and challenge opportunities the way forward. This session is very useful to us, like our MBA students. The research scholars had a discipline about the various aspects like challenges, opportunities, the way we have to tackle the challenges about the competitors, and they gave very valuable information through the research they done, and it is very useful to us to develop in future. Thank you.
Congratulations. Any more?
Myself, I am Ashok Babu CH, research scholar from Krishna University. I am very happy to see my sir here, and we have been learning so many things from the last 2 days, which are relatively unknown to me, and I have learned lot of things by coming to this international seminar, and I am very much thankful to each and everyone of this college staff, and I am proud to say I am alumni of K.B.N college. And I have completed my BTech, MBA, LLB, and now pursuing PhD from Krishna University. Under the guidance of Shamini Madam, who is a research scholar of your. So we have learned lot of things and need to learn lot of things, because every day is a learning curve. In that curve, we have to be in an exponential way. In that curve, I have learned a lot of things from today's seminar. And the only thing I have need to explain here is, I want to tell in Telugu also here. Because మనం ఇప్పుడు అమృత్ కాల్లో ఉన్నాం. యాక్చువల్గా మనకి ఉన్నటువంటి యంగ్ బ్లడ్, యంగ్ జనరేషన్ ప్రపంచంలో ఇంకెక్కడా కూడా లేదు. సో ఇటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో ఈ యంగ్ జనరేషన్స్ కనుక కరెక్ట్గా మోటివేట్ చేసి, కరెక్ట్గా గైడ్ చేసి ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళకపోతే కనుక ఇది మనకి ఎంత పాజిటివ్ అవుతుందో అనుకుంటున్నామో, నరేంద్ర మోడీ అనుకుంటారు ఎప్పుడు కూడా, మన భారతదేశానికి ఉన్నటువంటి స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఇదే. కానీ ఇప్పుడు కనుక ఆ యంగ్ జనరేషన్ కనుక కరెక్ట్గా మనం మోటివేట్ చేసి వాళ్ళు కనుక రైట్ పాత్లో పెట్టకపోతే, ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ల్యాక్స్ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ అవుట్ ది ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఏ బర్డెన్ టు ది ఇండియన్ నేషన్, and we have to bear those students. So this topic, Indian startups, issues, challenges and opportunities, the way forward, is the right topic to be dealt at the right time actually. And what I feel is there should be lot of vehicles should be come out. Why we are lagging behind when we are compared with other countries? As rightly said by sir, that Israel is a global hub for these things. We need to learn so many things, and as sir said, that in the educational system itself, they are giving lot of inputs to the students at an early age, and once they come out from the education system, they have to go and work for the military system, wherein lot of discipline, lot of things to do, that what they need to do on a day-by-day basis. Maybe we don't have such type of system, but everyone has to cultivate the system. Of course, I am cultivating the same system every day on a daily basis. So I have witnessed that growth in my life, and that is the reason I am telling each and everyone, my young generations, that you also need to take these inputs from the sir's discussion, and of course from my colleagues who have come out from long distance, and they have given their valuable insights which are very valuable. And from this valuable session, we all need to know a lot of valuable things which should be converted to for the betterment of our nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Excellent, Sakesh. Thank you very much. What's your good name? Ashok Babu. Alumni of our K.B.N College Autonomous. Hats off to you, Ashok Babu. Congratulations. And then any more? Expecting one from the girls' side to match up the number. Madam, please come.
Myself, Jyoti, K.B.N College, good morning. Dignitary is on the dance, after the dance, and my dear students, good evening, one and all. Actually, since 2 days we have learned many things, many expertise was given, lot of suggestions. Particularly, the majority of our country, especially in AP, we have a lot of younger generation. You need more of motivation, and also you need to start the startups at present. This is the time to develop our state. So they have given you a lot of information, what is the procedure to be followed. If you want to start a startup, you need determination, you need creativity, you need to face the challenges in the society. If you face all these challenges and you follow the many things which have given, many things which are suggested by our expertise in the last 2 days, you can achieve your goals. డబ్బు అనేది ఏ రోజు పరమావధి కానే కాదు. మనం పెరగాలి అనే అంబిషన్ మనకు ఉన్నట్లయితే మనం పెరగడం అనేది చాలా ఈజీ. పాతకాలంలో అయితే డబ్బు లేకపోతే ఎదగలేము అనుకునేవాళ్ళు. చిన్న ఉదాహరణ స్టూడెంట్స్కి అంటే తామర పువ్వు ఉన్నది, ఎక్కడ పుడుతుంది? లోటస్ ఎక్కడ పుడుతుంది? కానీ దాన్ని ఏ రకంగా మనం వాడుకుంటున్నాము? ఇన్ఆస్పీషియస్ అకేషన్స్లో కానీ ఎలాంటి అకేషన్స్లో కానీ దాన్ని వాడుతున్నామో, సో దట్ ఈస్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనం ఎక్కడ పుట్టాము, ఏ ఫైనాన్షియల్ స్టేటస్లో పుట్టాము అనేది నాట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనం ఏం సాధించాము, ఏం సాధించాలనుకుంటున్నాము అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఇంతమంది పెద్దవాళ్ళు చెప్పిన తర్వాత ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ మనకి కావాల్సింది ఎవరు అంటే మీలాంటి యంగర్ జనరేషన్. ఇందాక సార్ కూడా చెప్పారు, సూచంద్రరావు గారు కూడా డిఫరెంట్ కంట్రీస్లో ఎలా ఉంది మనకి మంచి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. నిన్న వచ్చిన మిగతా రిసోర్స్ పర్సన్స్ కూడా మంచి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. కాబట్టి వాళ్ళందరినీ కూడా మనం నోట్ చేసుకొని, పర్టికులర్లీ యంగర్ జనరేషన్, మేము చేయలేమని కాము, కానీ మాకంటే మీది యంగ్ బ్లడ్ ఫాస్ట్గా చేయగలుగుతారు కాబట్టి మీకు సజెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో అవన్నీ దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ మన స్టేట్ డెవలప్మెంట్కి, మన ఇండియా డెవలప్ అవడానికి మీ ముందు కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ పర్టికులర్గా K.B.N కాలేజ్ నుంచి రావాలని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మీకు ఎమ్యూనిటీస్, ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కొంచెం అన్నీ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి అలాంటి పిల్లల్ని మనకు అందిస్తారని కోరుకుంటూ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ మీ ద opportunity.
Thank you very much, Jyoti madam, for your good words. Thank you. ఒక నిమిషం మేడం. ఓకే తో Okay. Thank you very much once again, my dear participant friends, especially faculty side and the student side. You have given your remarks and observations in an excellent way. What are setbacks you have observed, you personally intimate us definitely in the coming days, in the coming programs. We will try to overcome all those. Anyhow, thanks for your remarks. Thanks for your best wishes towards our organization and organizers. Once again, I thank you all, my dear participant friends. Thank you very much. Now we will move to the next agenda item, that is the certificates presentation to all the participants. Now I invite to Saija madam to read out the names one by one. I request our honorable and dynamic secretary and correspondent Sri Tuduguntra Srinivas garu, sir, please come on to the dais to give the certificates to our participant friends. Okay, Saija madam, read out the names one by one. My dear young friends, come so to finish the program as a Babu.
The first participant.
I request our secretary and Suchandra garu to give the certificates to our dear participant friends.
Miss V. Swati Priya, research scholar from Krishna University. Professor K.B. Satyaprakash garu, expert GFSI. Mr. D. Durga Prasad garu. C.H. Ashok Babu garu, research scholar Krishna University. Dr. C.H.B. Roshni Kushma, P.V. Siddhartha College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Srinivas Padmanabhan garu, Sivalanga, Hyderabad. Dr. Yugandhar garu, Dasari. Dr. M. Geeta White from Hyderabad, Aurora College, Hyderabad. Dr. K. Sunita garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics, SB University, Andhra Pradesh. Dr. Bani Sudhakar Reddy garu. Dr. I. Narendra Kumar garu. M. Ramakrishna MBA, first MBA. N. Durga Rao, first MBA from K.B.N College. JLP Bindu Madhavi, V. Abhinaya, A. Veeraka Shivaji, C.H. Sirisha, from Kerala. మేడం ఎవరైనా ఆర్డర్స్ ఉంటే కొంచెం వచ్చి సర్టిఫికేట్స్ తీసుకోండి. ఇక్కడ ఏదైనా నేమ్స్ మిస్ అయి ఉంటే. శాస్త్రి సార్, టి నరేష్ బాబు, డాక్టర్ మధ్య హనుమయ్య ఫ్రమ్ సిద్ధార్థ కాలేజ్, డాక్టర్ టి నరేష్ బాబు from Kadapa, Dr. T. Naresh Babu, KSRF College of Management Studies from Kadapa. Ms. Jyoti and Nagarani ma'am from Tripali. Professor K.B. Satyaprakash garu, ఇంకా ఎవరైనా ఉంటే కావచ్చండి. వి అభినయ, కె వెంకటేష్, ఎస్ పూర్ణ చంద్రిక, ఎం దుర్గారావు, ఎం సాయి, శ్రీకర్, Mr. Y. Venkateshwar garu from Krishna University. Ashok Babu garu. Manisha. I request Banasri Reddy madam to give the certificate to Miss Manisha. The date of birth from first and eighth.
Thank you, Sairja. And I extend my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Secretary Srinivas Garu and Sud Chandra Garu, Madam Garu, for giving the certificates to all the participants. Thank you very much. Now it's the time to felicitate our Honorable Chief Guest Professor Sud Chandra Garu. Now I request our Honorable Secretary Garu come on to the dais and felicitate our dear Professor Sud Chandra Garu, sir. Please. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Professor Chandra Garu, for accepting the honors. Thank you very much once again for your kind participation. Thank you, sir. Now is the time to conclude the session by proposing the proper vote of thanks. May I now request our dear colleague, Professor Ravi K.B.N, Head Department of MBA, to propose the.
Good evening to one and all respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's my pleasure to take the honor of proposing vote of thanks for the 2 days international seminar on Indian startups, issues, challenges, opportunities, the way forward. First of all, I would like to thank all the resource persons for the 6 technical sessions. Professor B. Sudhakar Reddy Garu, ICSSR Director, Sharan Kumar Shetty Garu, Professor Dr. D.V. Ramanamurthy Garu, Dr. Jayashankar Prasad Garu, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, Professor Bhanushree Reddy Garu, Sri S. Satish Kamath Garu, Professor N. Uday Bhaskar Garu, Professor T. Surya Chandra Garu for the chief guest for a valedictory function. I would like to thank all these resource persons giving wonderful inputs to our students and the participants who are participating for this international seminar. And next I would like to thank to our college management, especially our secretary sir, T. Srinivas Garu. Without your support and encouragement, this would not be happened, and which was very supportive to our MBA department. And Dr. Arun Kumar sir, congratulate you to organize this wonderful international seminar on behalf of our MBA department. And next I would like to thank both the commerce and management department faculty and student friends. Because of your support, this seminar was wonderfully successful, and especially my MBA students who is taking pain and listen all the 2 days for the 6 technical sessions. Because of our support, listening and patience, our resource persons and as well as the participants has given their wonderful inputs without any struggling. And I would like to thank the non-teaching staff who arranged all these facilities for making this particular international seminar very successful. And the last but not least, I would like to thank to the media and other people who is supporting this seminar into the public domain, which was a great pleasure to our college. So our college has to be in a public scenario for conducting this wonderful international seminar. Thank you, one and all.
Excellent, Ravi. Now I request all the participants, please stand up for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय